Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the next match here in the Clan War. Team Happy versus Team 40. And next up, we have the team captain stepping into the ring. I think that makes sense. The choice was either between Happy or 120. Excuse me, Happy or Lawlight against 120. And Lawlight doesn't like the matchup against Undead right now. I think understandably. Very difficult for many Night Elves there to have a decent shot at the moment. I think it makes sense here to seat Happy now and have Lawlight later on against a possible matchup against Fortitude. Big, important match here now. If 120 wins this series... almost getting the steal there with the Nova. If 120 wins this series, then it's going to be only Lawlight left to beat. Happy here, very aggressive at the start. Running into the enemy base. Trying to kill Acolytes, slow down the tech. Gets the one, but once the Narrow Tower is finished, the Lich will have a much tougher time. And now the Narrow is up. I think this is pretty solid defense so far by 120. Happy's gonna lose one ghoul here as well. Kind of an even exchange. Tech lead is on Happy, but not by that much. Oh wait, is it two ghouls? It's two ghouls going down in the end. Oh, and Happy doesn't get the deny here. Small mistake. I feel like this favors 120 a little bit. It's a clashing of playstyles, clashing of builds here between the two. Happy always preferring the Lich Ghouls these days, whereas 120 is all about the old school Head Fiend build. Oh, look at the Skelly. Ready to cancel the healing on Happy. That's kind of cute. Lich items are very good already though. Circlet and Mantle, super strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
While the tech is progressing. Graveyard now coming for Happy. Maybe a little bit late. The Slaughterhouse might be delayed. Ooh. Is he gonna see him? I think he saw him. Must have. Very little creeping here at the start, which I think favors 120. It's really scary when the Lich gets a fast level 3, level 4. If he gets to level 5, that is super sick in the late game. Good start for 120 so far, I'd say. Happy here with very unusually low amount of experience. Only gonna get level 2 now after the ghouls take this orange over here. And 120 has pretty good center control already. If you want to have really strong creeping now, you could also go for a Dark Ranger. But Lich second, probably the better choice. Want to have that on high levels later on. Item here, Score of the Beast. Not what you want against destroyers, so this will probably be a sell. And we see a fast tier 3 by both.
Player's forces are under attack.
Question is whether Happy is going to try to go into Fiends or not. I think lately has been playing mostly Ghoul Destroyer. No Fiends. And Happy's indeed taking quite a long time to get that level 3. You can get it now here, but also 120 is going to get level 3. on his side.
A player's forces are under attack.
Boots also being purchased, so Happy heavily investing into Lich items, as we know him to. Sells the crystal ball right away. Seems like he knows already what's going on. Let's go here with the Acolyte. Items for 1-0 so far, not too crazy. You want to find damage and mana as much as you can. Which has a little bit of bonus stats, but not too much. Oh, that's Lynn. Lagging out right now. By the way, thank you very much, Vic, for the tip earlier, and Sexy Seahorse as well with the reset.
A player's forces are under attack.
I would say so far this has been a pretty good game for 1-0. Slowed down the Lich creeping a lot. Hardly lost any Acolytes, just the one at the start of the game. Now he's got the Fiend Army. Fiend Army is normally very potent at around 50 supply. I would give the lead here to 1-0. Happy also pretty low mana on the Lich. Never got that level 4, doesn't have level 2 Dark Ritual. He's looking for a Creep Jack here, but the camp is already gone. There's no aura on Happy either, by the way. But he's fighting into a corner. 1-0 can't kite here too easily. So one Fiend does go down. Traded for a Ghoul. 1-0 does respect the frenzy timing. And he's going for a Crypt Lord. Hell yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nova plus Impale can be very strong against ghouls in theory. This has been the new addition for 1-0 in this matchup. Lots of creeping now for Happy though. Big item here. Mana Stone! Oh yeah. And Destroyers are upgraded on both sides. Rune Bracers, I think also pretty bad in this matchup, to be honest. It's all about either killing ghouls or killing fiends as quickly as possible. Oops. One ghoul dying to the creeps. The Lich is still not level 4. DK tries to get the level 3 here, and get it he does. Happy going into upkeep. No. Cancel it. We're still waiting for the first big fight. Happy is now going into upkeep. Happy's going to try to minimize the effect of AoE on his ghoul as much as he can. That's not easy to do. Waiting for the creep to be low and going in now. Item goes to 1-0, picks up the Lionhorn, I think it was. Double silence on Cryptlord and DK. That was really good, but he breaks it, dispels it with a Destroyer. Sick Impale on all of the ghouls. That was absolutely glorious. Happy doesn't have a heal scroll, which is a bit surprising maybe. Going for the fiends one by one. Destroyer goes down already. Coil's flying as well. The ghouls are all so hurt. And they're all gonna get taken out one by one. Cryptlord hurt. Invuln to save him. The mana is low. Very low on 1-0. I'm surprised to see it be so low indeed. Nova's there. The ghouls are gone. Ghouls and fiends dying on both sides. Exchanging blows. It might only be Destroyers left in the end. Another Nova. Happy's getting lots of kills here. And now he's level 4 Lich. Now he can eat the skellies very well. For more mana. 1-0 should still get away with the rest of the heroes. Oh, or does he? Cryptlord Impale, who covers the retreat. Just about 30 HP, he gets away. Supply-wise, Happy in the lead, but not by too much. But he has center control, which should mean shop access for him. And with a few creeps and Dark Ritual, he can get more mana back. Invulns here are very important. Still has the Mana Stone. Lots of mana on Happy. 1-0 got the item though. And it was the Linehorn. It's quite the good item indeed. He also kept the Rune Bracers. And getting closer to level ups. Cryptlord 3, Lich level 4, DK level 4. All kind of reachable. Happy back at 50 though. Oh, creeping the red camp would be very dangerous here for 1-0. A creep jack there could end the game right away. And Happy's morphing the Destros. 1-0 though, in an anticipating position. Was expecting this attack to come in. One Ensnare on the Fiend is going to lead to a kill quickly. No way he can save that one. Impale on the ghouls, trying to save, take him out, I mean. There's not many ghouls at all left anymore. It's mostly destroyers now. Destroyers and heroes. Next Nova, next kill. Happy's timing those Novas, lining up the kills very nicely. Trying to get more mana back. Oh, this time the Nova doesn't lead to the kill. Maybe. Does it? Ah, it does still. The slow is still pretty good on this patch. On the new patch, coming out soon, the Nova slow is going to be nerfed a bit. Which I think is fair. Happy now fighting with his heroes against the enemy heroes. Happy has way more mana for Coil. It's a big deal. Huge deal, actually, in hero arena fights. Next thing goes down. Can be eaten once again, and it does. DK though needs to be cautious, but he's got the Invuln. He's gonna have to use it. Oh, and that Fiend goes down just by the last hit of the Destroyer. Happy's looking fairly dominant now. Supply lead still on him. Fiend count almost 0 on 1-2-0. He's got 2 of them out as we speak. Happy with no upgrades at all for these Destroyers, by the way. Just pumping out as many as he can. Dark Ranger 3 will be a big level up for more damage and better skellies, which means more mana. Happy also gets the next Invuln. Happy has had a monopoly here on the shop for a while. Happy scouting for expansions. Those have not been taken yet. There's still a few creeps up here in the north. Also means more skellies. Means more mana. And there's level 3. Dark Ranger trying to buy some items here. Gloves and claws for her. Also good for a ranged damage dealer. Her damage isn't the most insane, but it will stack up over time. 1-0 fighting the creeps now with Happy right around the corner. I guess he really wanted the level up. There was the double level up. Lich 4 and Cryptlord 3. Where's that Impale? Nova comes in. Ghoul's hurt already. Waiting for the Impale still. Saving the mana as it seems. That was very weird. 1-0 commits to the creep camp and loses a bunch of units in exchange. And Happy just finding kill after kill. That was a nice Impale though. Nova as well. DK in trouble. Invuln is there. And they will save the Death Knight for now. 1-0 has to kill this Death Knight of Happy to have a chance till this game. Nova on the other side as well. The Rune Bracers are helping out a lot here. Maybe I underestimated those Rune Bracers. Happy keeping the DK in the back as he needs to. Another Nova, another Coil. The heroes here are barely surviving. Happy with tons of Destroyers. Just a little bit of Ghouls. But the Lich, since he had such a slow start into the game, is still far away, very far from level 5. One more thing does fall though. Happy didn't devour the Skelly. Small mistake there. Seems like at least one attack upgrade would be a very worthwhile investment. Crippled, by the way. Lots of armor here. This is with the Orb of Corruption. Look at that. Wait, when the orb wears off, he's got 12.5 armor. Very, very tanky indeed. In the future, by the way, when the Crypt Lord gets buffed and the Lich gets nerfed, I could certainly see Happy pivoting back to Tet Fiend play in this matchup. Lots of destroyers, though. A whole bunch of them. Impale against the ghouls, but if it's only a few ghouls, those impales aren't so impactful. What's the Lich doing here? 1-0. Wants to take out that statue. Doesn't get it though. There's the wolf, there's the coil, and now the Crypt Lord is in trouble as well. Nova forces him low HP, but he can back off. There's a few more coils still, but not that many left in the tank. One destroyer finally going to be taken out by Happy. Lich gets the kill. 57 in a bad position again. There's just always barely enough coils though. Keep him alive. Double crit theme production. 1-0 is still trying to counter with anti-air. Ooh, DK, by the way, very close to going down. He might still fall from the follow-up shots, and yes, he does. Death Knight for Happy level 4. Invul was there again, and the GG is called. Happy wins map 1 in a game where 1-0 seemed to have the lead for a while, but Happy, with all of his class and excellence, finds a way to take it. Lich wasn't even level 5, but Happy managed without it. For map number 2, 1-0 is going to have his map pick. I think Last Refuge would be very good, right? Last Refuge normally considered pretty bad for ghouls. Oh no, he's choosing Turtle Rock. Okay. Really? Turtle Rock's normally very good for early game ghoul creeping. And also can be pretty tough for fiends. I wonder what his thought process there is exactly. If Happy wins here, of course, he's gonna go up against Fortitude next, which I think is the match that we're all hoping for. Well, not necessarily, actually. Sini is also still available, of course, for Team Fortitude, although Sini is not expected to have too much of a chance against Happy, in all honesty. Alright, in we go. Map number 2. Happy has the 1-0 lead. Switching colors as well. Normally both these guys are pretty stubborn with their builds, and so indeed 1-0 is going for Altar first again, Altar Ziggurat, so that means Tet Fiend build. And with Happy, it is the early crypt for the ghoul build. Thank you, NeskCH, with the resub. DK first once again for 1-0, obviously with the Tet Fiends, and once more Lich first for Happy. So Happy being very aggressive on the first map. Very unusual actually to see Happy or any top under these days go for such aggression early on. Level 4, or 4 ghouls rather, level 1, running across the map right away. Acolyte goes down. Lich got the experience. The pull here not quite working out perfectly. Happy also trying to go for the pull. I guess it's kind of nice for 1-0 on this map. You can also creep with the Ted Fiend build. Try to get level 2. But Happy gets it first. Ring and slippers for him are okay. If he can keep the slippers until Dark Ranger on tier 3, then they're pretty good. Skelly's here as well. If Happy's bold, he can try to take this camp away. I think he should attempt it, at least. Death Knight here, pretty far in. He needs to be careful. One ghoul goes down. I think he got the experience for it. Oh, and another ghoul goes down. Fiend getting away. This is not good for Happy. 2 ghouls lost. No kill on the Fiend. And now the narrow tower is finished. This is a good exchange for 1-0. Good punish by 1-0. Realizing Happy was getting a bit too greedy there, maybe. If Happy still gets the item here, though, it is a consolidation prize. Oh, and his claws. Those would certainly be appreciated.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here's the last hit here with the Nova, but the DK gets level 2 regardless, and Lich is pretty far away from that level 3. It's kind of hard for Happy to afford boots right now as well, because he needs to go tier 3. Good start for 1-0 so far, the way I see it. Oh, Happy is switching directions. It looks like he's trying to find an ambush, maybe. Both are trying to find an ambush. 1-0 hoping to find Happy creeping here. Nope, that's not the case. Oh, is he really gonna creep this? Just with 2 fiends. This might cost him a lot of mana. The creeping over here gets the ring. Oh, 1-0 is taking quite a bit of damage from this camp. Ooh, Happy almost saw the Lich with the Death Knight. Lich is now level 3. Oh man, Creep Deck here could be so scary. Creep Deck here could be 2 Fiend kills easy. Uh-oh. Happy is coming. How quick will the reaction be? Oh, Lich is here. And that's a kill right away. Oh, the coil was wasted. Has a TP to try to save this Fiend. And I think that should work out. Whew. Okay. At least that one was saved. The item is also grand. Soapy Mask, very good.
A player's forces
But losing the
are under
TP and losing the Fiend, not ideal. And now out of mana, stuff is hurt. So Happy can creep big camps very freely. This might be a win for Happy in the end. Both going for the consumable here. Happy's going to creep it quite a bit faster though. Big mana potion.
a player's forces are under
Grand
attack.
find as always. And tier 3 is about to be ready for both. No Crypt Lord yet. One to Zero might be pivoting back to Dark Ranger. Oh, opportunity for a steal right here for 1 to 0. Oh, that was pretty poorly done by 1 to 0. First he Novas, and then the coil is way too late. The coil is now on cooldown. Here comes the silence as well. The Lich almost falling here. But one ghoul goes down. And a good deny on the Fiend there. Happy doesn't have an orb just yet. Has to still buy it. Oh, mana potion. Right clicks, trying to take out the Lich here. The missing boots are pretty painful here for Happy. Silence on the DK, but he should get in range for the coil
A player's forces
once
are
again.
under attack.
That means the Fiend should be dead though. But that one is denied. Big mana used up for this exchange. Kind of a win for 1 to 0, I guess. Supply-wise, Happy in the lead by a hair. As now we have the Crypt Lord coming, finally.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got a couple of ghouls coming out as well. Team count is very low at the moment. It's kind of a problem. More will be needed against the destroyers. Claws plus 8 here found for Happy, and that's probably the best item from this camp. I think that's with certainty the best item from this camp. I'm gonna go over to the red right after. Next big camp also for 1 to 0 though. He's not wasting any time here creeping. Meaning he's using his time very well, creeping the good camps. Bell of Giant Strength for the Crypt Lord. Not bad. 3-3, 1 heroes, 1 to 0. Over here for Happy we had Khadga's Pipe. Oh baby. There it is. There's the big item. And the Lich gets level 4 as well. And gloves. Oh my god, dude, look at this Lich. Plus 21 damage. Thank you, Soul Shear, with the first time Prime sub. Welcome. Okay, big camp for 1 to 0. What's he gonna find? Ancient Django, also really good. High move speed now for him. Happy's trying to get level 3 Dark Ranger before the big fight. Getting some upgrades this time. And there it is. Dark Ranger 3. 4-3-3 hero levels here for Happy. Very potent. It's the Crypt Lord who's lacking behind. He's got some nice items though. Unlike the Lich, however. 1 to 0's Lich has almost nothing. Happy's looking for the attack. He's got the destroyers morphed. He's trying to spread the ghouls. Split them. Supply, very even. Alright, this is it. No TP to get away. 1-0 might be getting caught here in the corner. We have the Nova coming in. The Ghouls trying to split against the AoE. But the Impale and Nova still hit well against them. Fiends, though, feeling the pain right away. Many of them going down quickly. Coil comes in here. The Nova doesn't lead to a kill. Oh! Fat Nova on the Ghouls. Happy doesn't have a heal scroll. Oh, and the Impale as well. The AoE by 1-0 is working out wonderfully. The Ghouls will soon be gone. There's the next Nova. Lich in trouble as well, though. Has to go for the invuln potion. It's going to keep him safe for a few seconds. That Fiend somehow getting away even. Not for that one, though. And now the Fiend count is so low. Almost no way to deal with Happy's destroyers anymore. There's no piercing damage in this army at this point any longer. And the hero is looking just way better on Happy. Going for the hero kill again on the Lich, and there's no way to save him this time. Lich falls, and Happy, the team captain, about to get the next point for his team. More than a 10 supply lead here with this Fiend going down. The Lich is dead already, and it is GG. Happy does it again. Wins this game. And gets one more point for his team. And so Team Happy goes up 2-1. And now Team Fortitude is going to have to decide who the next player is going to be. Fortitude himself is still in the running. And also, Sini is still available. The chance of Sini to beat Happy are rather low, but may as well try it. May as well send him in. Seems like Sini is going to be the sacrificial lamb anyways. Of course, the big match that we're hoping for would be Happy versus 40. We'll see who it's going to be. They're going to have to debate real quick. Decide on who is going to step in next. So we're going to go into a short break and then come back with the next game.